By the early 1980s, punk splintered into various different subgenres. Bands like Rites of Spring, Beefeater, and Embrace played a more vulnerable style of punk rock, which became emo. Bands like Minor Threat, Black Flag, The Dead Kennedys, they played a faster, heavier, and angrier style of punk, which became known as hardcore. The 80s scene set the foundation for DIY ethics in punk rock. Bands were booking their own tours, self-releasing albums, basement shows, house shows, writing zines. The 80s is really where that underground punk rock sense of community emerges. Black Flag released Damage in 1981. It was a raw, unapologetic burst of rage and discontent. You can go and watch those old live sets and you can just see the intensity. You had a song like Rise Above, which was the perfect anthem for a bunch of angry kids. Minor Threat, despite being a band for only 3 years, did leave their impact on the scene with not just their direct and aggressive songs, but also their lyrics. Minor Threat and their song Straight Edge created an entire cultural movement about not using drugs and not drinking alcohol. And I think a lot of people still respect these bands because it never felt like they were going out and chasing money or fame. I mean, a band like Fugazi, right, is still held up as this pillar of punk rock. And take a look at like Henry Rollins. How many versions of Black Flag are currently touring, and Henry Rollins hasn't played under the Black Flag name in years? It's the same thing with Minor Threat. I know a lot of people want to see them reunite and play some more shows, but it just doesn't seem like Minor Threat is going to be playing Warped Tour anytime soon.